The Real CP Show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, this Anglo woman was caught double dipping, working as a CFO in one New England city, then as a town administrator slightly later on, that was thousands of miles away in the opposite direction. DEI. DEI. Affirmative action. Affirmative action. Certain types of women within certain parts of the plant-based culture are the masters of victimness, of chameleonness, that they will sit there and cry on demand if it means that their survivability. They will cry on demand if it's that they can get whatever way that they can get. They will cry on demand at the same time, spearing out toxic masculinity mantra words and patriarchy and stuff like that, and turn back around and sit there and talk bad about some other type women within a person's culture. These are the masters of chameleon tactics. And the sad part about it, unfortunately, that even within certain parts within American Black women, especially the Sister of Chaos members, that have been fooled for probably the last 50 some plus years. They'll look at this particular chameleon and be like, that's right, my sister from another. And these are what these professional chameleon tears makers do when they know they can sit there and play so many different sides. This is how they sound. Yes. Because they don't, the only thing they got to do is say certain words or certain things and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, you have people doing this too. Or this is what she be doing. What was that? What would she be doing? Hey, toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity. Oh, they are the masters of chameleon tears. Right? So let me go ahead and share my screen on this part. And unfortunately, millions within American Blackism have not caught on that game, unfortunately. And however numbers of other backgrounds and people who want to be Anglo adjacent and stuff like that, that look at certain personnel within certain parts of the plant-based culture as their gods, right? They just bow down regardless, right? And they have the nerve to look at Black Americans and say that Black Americans are lazy. The nerve of some people. So make sure you see that, okay? Connecticut town manager loses $210,000 a year job after officials discover her side hustle 2,000 miles away in Wyoming. For many, even high echelon college degree graduates, various types of certain vocationary type of personnel jobs don't even make half of that. You got people that have graduated from super high Ivy League schools and various type of degrees don't even make half of this. And the town that she comes from is only around about 18 or 19,000. So you got big time cities in various parts of America. And her position as a CFO don't make $210,000. Many of them don't. DEI. DEI. Don, Chameleon Tears Norton, the chief financial officer for a Connecticut town, resigned last week after officials discovered she was also employed as a town administrator in Wyoming. DEI. DEI. See this article, August 9, 2025. Today is August the 10th, 2025. DEI. 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 The chief financial officer in Wilton, Connecticut, resigned last week after town officials discovered she was simultaneously serving as a town administrator in Wyoming town, 2,000 miles away. However, Don Norton claims in Chameleon Anglo Tears, the one this applies to, the county, the ones who do this, she fully complied with her employment terms when she took on the role of town administrator and finance director in Gray Bull, Wyoming. Population around close to 2,000. Okay. And says she kept Wilton's leadership fully informed about the arrangement. Norton began serving as Wilton's CFO in March of 2022 and took on the Wyoming position in May, 2025. Wilton town administrator, this particular person told whatever this entity. Meanwhile, Norton told this particular entity that she had been working remotely for Wilton from Wyoming since February of this year while on family medical leave, caring for an injured husband, right? I guess she's a superwoman, right? So she was the CFO of that New England town, population around about 19,000. Then she also worked remotely, little double dipping on the side without didn't want too many people know about that, the way that she knows she was doing in a town of Wyoming, Gray Bull, Wyoming, of a population close to only 2,000 people, while she was superwoman caring for her injured husband. Mm-hmm. See how the little tactics go, right? Chameleon Tears. Now, if this is a black woman that did this, they'd be like, we don't care what she's talking about. That's wrong, right? In April, she applied to the Gray Bull job and was initially hired on as a part-time trial basis before being offered a permanent full-time position. Okay, all right. She was working a part-time, a little bit of remotely. Okay, however we go. You said, what's the problem? Don't care either way. Let's see. I gave him my, hold on. Okay. So she talks about she gave whoever person their retirement notice. I gave it to him when I went full time. Norton told the outlet, my notice said I'll give them full support, whatever it is, up to November the 3rd, 2025. When all department head contracts are renewed, I said I'll do 100% of everything. I will get the audit done. I will attend meetings. I will do whatever it is that you need me to do in my full capacity. Right? Crocodile Tears. She'll throw her own numbers of people under the bus and then under the bus some more. But again, the Black Americans want to sit there and don't see through the game, besides very few exceptions, right? But then this person tells this particular entity, on Sunday night, our HR director alerted me that Dawn was listed as a town administrator for Gray Bull, Wyoming. Uh-oh. On Monday morning, I called her to verify that and found that, yes, she had taken on the new role. Once HR confirmed with Norton that she held both positions that she was supposed to be doing on that kind of permanent basis, she resigned from Wilton, but she was acting like, I informed these person of that person. But she didn't inform that she was doing 2 full-time positions 1,000 miles away in the public sector, which she was supposed to do, right? He said, what's wrong with that? Go to Hades, right? Again, see, there's some naive people. But both this person and the first select woman, such person said Norton never told them about her confirmed job in Gray Bull. Let me repeat this. Both this particular person and this first select woman, this person, say Norton never told them about her confirmed job in Graybull. Playing both sides. Norton disagrees, pointing to a written notice she sent on April 7, 2025 to this person and the HR director stating that she was actively seeking employment elsewhere. All right, sees little games, trying to play the situation. The Wilton officials say the town allows occasional part-time external roles only in limited emergency situation. The Wilton officials say the town allows occasional part-time external roles only in limited emergency situation, not another full-time public office, which would have prevented approval had they known. This particular entity has contact representatives of the town of Wilton, the town of Graybull, and Norton for comment. The controversy arose amid a recent town hall review triggered by concerns over Wilton's finance department. Now remember, the person at the head of this particular article, she was the CFO, so she was the head honcho of the departments on that situation, dealing with the finances, right? DEI. This controversy again arose amid recent town hall review. This controversy arose amid a recent town hall review, see the word, by concerns over Wilton's finance department, including auditor findings of material weakness, chronic understaffing, unauthorized tax credits, and a difficult budget process. Town officials have focused on the department being overworked. Unaware, Norton was also employed elsewhere. Norton said these ongoing issues at town hall motivated her decision to leave Wilton, right? It is one of the reasons why I was actively seeking to get the heck out of Dodge, because I can't handle the work that was being dumped on me. But she's supposed to be in the CFO. She's supposed to be the head honcho. She's supposed to be the superwoman, everything else, right? And I was not getting any support by people that look like who? Black? I don't think so. Whatsoever in higher positions in my office. For a year, I did accounts payable, so I paid the bill. You the freaking CFO. I filed the invoices, and that is not a responsibility. Oh my goodness, I ain't supposed to do all that. That's the clerk's responsibility, she said. She said that negativity surrounding the audit's material weakness, and the senior tax credit issue it added to the stress of her job. DEI. How much you want to bet that, however, if they had some male CEOs in those positions, and maybe even so whatever amount of women, so women positions, how many of them weren't complaining? Huh? Especially those numbers of males. Because they'd be like, oh my goodness, why y'all complaining? If you can't do that job, then we'll find somebody else. Right? She gets to the office, gets paid $210,000, when many big time cities and the people in the same position don't get paid no $210,000. DEI. I want it out. I'm tired of the negative that I keep getting pushed on me. People aren't listening to the situation she told such and such place. I can't do it all. Whoa, wait a minute. I thought she was Superwoman, right? And there's no help in my office, and there's no help and support from such and such person. Everyone keeps saying, well, the assessor and the tax auditor report to the finance director. No, they don't. They report to this person. I have nothing to do with the tax collection assessment. The only thing I review is what gets posted to the ledger. And as far as the material weakness is because we don't have the staff in my office to get all the work done that we need to get done, she continued. But she's getting $210,000. She was getting. This particular person, board selectmen, swiftly posted a CFO vacancy upon Norton's resignation, setting a revised salary range of $160,000 to $200,000, down from Norton's $210,108 in 2024. In Graybull, council meeting minutes show Norton was officially appointed as town administrator on May the 12th, 2025, and she has since participated in municipal meetings, delivered financial reports, and signed official resolutions. So how she do all that? I guess she's doing the e-sign type stuff, right? But again, DEI, DEI, right? But at the same time, that's what they do. Many ones within certain parts of plant-based culture, numbers of women, the ones applies to, right? And they will throw each other under the bus. They will throw each other under the canoe. They will sit there and throw each other, out of buildings, symbolically and maybe little, depending. If it means to get over somebody, right? And then again, in a situation when it's like, that person gets caught. Mm-hmm. Thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show. Yes. I mean, those people, they don't know the games that I'm sitting there playing when I'm sitting there putting out being the victimhood and stuff like that. I put out the people that can help me out now. After getting paid $210,000 freaking dollars as a CFO person. Again, I thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show.